strategies are very important when you want to render out all of it, all your planning down to catches. And you know, sometimes there's your conditions change, your plans will change due to you know, like the tourist season. You got boat traffic and you got a lot of jet skiers and stuff like that. Lately, you know, fall is in kind of a full effect right now, so there's not a lot of people out in these small ponds. And of course, you guys know that I really like small ponds, but only certain times. I use it as a strategy. But they don't get a lot of traffic. They don't get a lot of pressure. So these, and a lot of these places too, people just really don't know how big these fish can get in these ponds. I mean, their forage is bluegill, and on occasion some of these ponds are big enough to hold shad. So I'd like to talk about why I do these things, and you know, what kind of benefits you got from the big places to the small places. And especially, you know, you just don't have time sometimes. You want to, you know, lakes can be more than an hour away from where you live, and all you got is maybe half a day for a free, you know, a free time, and it's just not worth going unless you go for a whole day, you know, some big plan or something. So there's a lot of places locally, and in most places, where you'll have ponds, you know, and such. But I got some video on stuff I'll show you. I had a really good topwater bite on some poppers this year, so it's just during this transition time, and all throughout the probably throughout the remainder of fall, you're going to have some good, I mean, they're pretty much going to eat everything, but depending on where you fish and conditions, certain things will kind of work in all conditions. And this year the popper has been my thing. It's worked for me. Megabass has really made a good one. It's kind of an in-between a popper and a walker, and they've got several different types of poppers, but I chose the Pop Max. The Pop Max is not it's kind of the bigger of the poppers, and it's basically the size of forage that you tend to eat. You can use the other poppers, the smaller ones, but you're going to get smaller fish, and it's much harder to cast it further out. You know, the water's extremely clear right now, so you got to be further out. So I chose the big one because of all the factors are just coming into that one size. So it's very important to have a good plan. Everything renders out to your catches at the end of the day. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you guys like to comment, like and subscribe would be nice. It'll help out my channel. So if you want to see more, or if you want to see certain things, if you got something that you guys want to know about in the Western North Carolina area, I really try to set my channel on what works in this area. We have a unique setting to, you know, as far as the elevation changes is what changes everything, because lakes are all around the United States, all around the world, and in other states that doesn't have mountains. Sorry. In other states that doesn't have mountains, well, they're going to be in, you know, pretty much from one lake to the next, it's going to be pretty much the same. You know, they're going to have the same water temperatures. Here in Western North Carolina, we've got elevation changes. We've got lakes hundreds of feet higher and lower from one another. So the atmosphere in those lakes are going to be totally different from one another. So I'll just tell you right now, my channel is geared more towards Western North Carolina, and kind of how it works and how you can use it to your advantage. A lot of people have a hard time understanding it, but once you understand it, you could use it to your advantage and actually get more catches because of it. So if you've got any kind of question, please leave a comment, subscribe, and I could actually do videos on this to help you out. So hope you enjoy. Hope you like the video. I'll have several coming out with the fall transition and the actual fall season coming into play. So I'll show you all throughout that. So enjoy. God.